6, MP.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Dashard out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns. And at the pivot spot, man in the middle. And for Minnesota, the guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Doris, this is a game a lot of folks have been looking forward to. Two elite teams with some major star power.
And star power is exactly what this league has been built on. Good competition brings out the best in your stars. Who wants to get it done tonight?
Now here's Brunson. Lock at 6. Towns finds Bridges. Three-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, ABC.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Towns with the bucket.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bridges. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Carl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And here is Hart. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Brunson against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's not going to go for him. Nice defense from McDaniel. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
But when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. Towns in the corner. No good on the triple.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Good on the shot. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. He said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Kept alive. And so, MV will bring it up for Minnesota. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
The kick out to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Back to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And that's now 10 points for MP. Here's Brunson, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for New York, Al Horford's checked in for Josh Hart. Clarkson comes in for Gary Payton. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Timberwolves leading by 17. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He added 61 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night...
Oh, what a dunk! Out below! Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks trail by 18. Towns a screen on Ingles. Bridges inside. Ingles covering. Bridges misses. Minnesota's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Now, here's Clarkson. Towns in the corner for 3. Traps in the tray. Towns has got 8 points.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Towns is out there with Horford, and it's McBride in at the point guard. MP against Clarkson. MP kicks to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And MP throws it down.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Knicks trail by 21. Clarkson passes to Bridges. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
That one goes in, and the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Horford with the screen on Ingles. Bridges missing again. Minnesota's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
Mr. Springy athlete, Dante DiVincenzo's got some hops.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Horford with the screen on Ingles. Bridges missing again.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's ABC.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside, Horford. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gotten all of their first hit shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. ABC's shot is good.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Horford the pass to Towns. For three, Bridges. Minnesota with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
McBride and the Knicks miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To end the run. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Horford with the screen on Ingle. Bridges passes to Horford. Ingles against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, McBride. Nailed from three-point land. McBride's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. So for the Knicks, Payton comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least. So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
These are return visitors from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. The return of the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato, because they're burning that D.
Oh, Ernie.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun, too. Come on, man.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Minnesota's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall out there with MP. And it's Conley in at point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. On deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by MP. ABC's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Over in the corner, McDaniels. ABC, MP on the follow.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. McDaniels finds MP. Over in the corner, Conley puts up a 3. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Towns. Pass to Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. Bridges has got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Back to MP. McDaniels on the wing. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hart with a screen on Edwards. Bridges passes to Hart. Brunson against Conley. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Bridges. Great tee that time from Edwards.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's becoming hard, changing shots without making contact.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Here's Bridges. The 7-footer falls. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, Hart. Now, here's Payton. Brunson outside. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 17.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's MP. Another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Sinks that one from the post. 12 points for him.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Outside Edwards. Sinks the triple.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Edwards' shot is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
From deep, Brunson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the floater. Brunson's got 17.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Over to the left wing. Conley with the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Timberwolves call time.
Make some noise.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bridges for 3. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game...
he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Horford. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Payton is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And that one's good. Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Towns up top. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Clark outside. Here's ABC. Drops in the layup for 2. ABC's got 54 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Payton looking around. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. And that's 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for ABC.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And Towns throws it down.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Down low, here's ABC and the dunk by MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the inside, and Towns throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Brunson outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets, we win. Simple formula, easy to replicate. How about you look for it a little bit closer next time out?
Eyes peeled, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.